Alright guys, so I get a lot of messages and usually I'll see your message like immediately, but I just don't respond until a little bit later. Maybe I'm doing something, I'm driving, I'm biking, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend, whatever I'm doing. But someone left a comment about my cat or the cat that lives in my house. And they're like, where's that cat? Well, he's right here. What's up, Simon? Say hello. YouTube wants to say hello to you. People want to see how you're doing. I don't think Simon likes cameras as much as I do. But anyway,
You can say he's a Russian blue.
Simon is a Russian blue. Look at him. Oh, buddy.
He's a lover and a fighter.
This morning is a Wonolo shift. And this Wonolo shift is a Papa John's pizza delivery shift. So today I'm going to be delivering pizzas. Yup. Gonna be delivering pizzas. Let's go do it. Now the pay on this gig it's minimum wage, which is not so good. I had no idea of doing this. I never wanted to do this job strictly because of the pay. But the other night when I was at the Wonolo meeting, I, was talking to other Wonoloers, and this one guy was talking about how he always accepts the pizza delivery jobs because you go to Papa John's, you pick up 3 deliveries, okay? You leave. Well, that's like $5. So that's $5 on top of the 12. And then if the customers tip you, you make even a little bit more. So he was saying that, you can make 20 to 25 bucks an hour on average. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, you can do it. So I thought to myself, hey, let's go try it out. Let's see if it works. So today, I'm going to deliver pizzas. Let's go get this started. I am hella running late. It's 9:53 and I still have to, cross the bridge and neck through traffic through downtown to get to Papa John's. And I don't know, I just got lucky because usually there would be traffic there right now, but I guess it's Friday and maybe people are taking off work. There's a lot of people on spring break and stuff. So maybe there's less people going to the city. I don't know. But I just got lucky. Like, I just cruised straight through fast track. It was like no traffic. 10:06, I'm almost there. I just have to get lucky and find a parking spot, and everything will be great. But I don't know how lucky I'm gonna get with that parking spot, because parking is always rough. Whoa. Made it through that light. Yes. On a parking spot and this guy won't come on. Please hurry up. I scooted up to him and said, hey, are you leaving? And he's like, hey, good morning, how you doing? I was like, good. And he said, oh yeah, I'm leaving in a minute. Give me 2 minutes. I'm like, okay. And that was literally like 3 minutes ago. So he's finally leaving. Good, I got a parking spot because it's 10:12 and I gotta get there, but it's a block away, so I can walk there pretty fast. So let's go deliver some pizzas. Let's see what this gig's all about. 10:15, better walk in. Oh man, I've been in there folding pizza boxes like left and right, just fast. And now I'm off making my first pizza delivery. This one is going in the middle of the financial district. I crossed my fingers that this building has a loading dock, because if this building has a loading dock, it's gonna make my job much easier. If this building don't have a loading dock, it won't. But also, I just remembered I've already called the customer, and the customer told me to call him when I'm downstairs in the lobby. So possibly I can do a little illegal parking and, run inside, make a quick drop off, and get back to the car just in time before I get a ticket. Cross my fingers. This pizza smells so good right now. I'm just gonna be honest. I was looking at the receipt. It's like a $30 pizza. $30 for a pizza. It's got a lot of toppings, but it's kind of an expensive pizza. From Papa John's, I mean, there's quite a few restaurants, like in the Mission District, that serve those $30, $40, $50 pizzas. It's a lot of money for a pie, a pizza pie, Alright, just call the customer. He's going to come down and meet me, so I'm going to walk in and deliver the pizza. Now, this already seems to be a lot easier than Postmates. A whole lot easier, because I'm leaving the restaurant with the food and I'm driving it there. So it was just made like 10 minutes ago. Let's go deliver it. Let me give you guys the breakdown on this. So on this delivery, customer left like a $2 tip. And the restaurant gives you, I believe they give you $1.50 for every delivery. So that's a total of $3.50. Customer paid with a credit card. So how am I going to get paid from the pizza restaurant? This is how. When I first went to the restaurant, they gave me $20 cash. Okay, now that $20 is for change and other stuff. Just for example, someone pays, you know, someone gives me two 20s and I have to give them a 10 back. Well, now I have change. Well, after I do so many deliveries, those delivery fees are going to add up. And if people pay with credit cards, the tips are going to add up. So ideally, I'll probably end up keeping the $20 bank because of the multiple deliveries that I would do, and as well as tips that I would get from people who pay with a credit card. Right now, I'm just hoping for some cash tips. You know, someone throws me a 20 or a 10. I know not to take this street again. Look at this traffic. Is that an air conditioning unit they're moving up there? I tell you, it's construction everywhere. Look at that. These guys are doing it too. Man, I need to get a job in construction and start vlogging that. Yeah, this is how we build a skyscraper, fool. Boy, am I learning a lot about food right now, and preparation of food, and what you can and can't do. We also had all of these dough balls that were expired, so we were throwing them away, and someone said you can only put 4 trays of dough in one plastic bag, because if you fill the plastic bags full of dough, they will literally explode. So I'm like, huh, I never knew that. Cool things you learn from working in the sharing economy, I tell you. This customer's paying in cash, so hopefully they'll give me like a fat tip, like, you know, give me $40 and say keep the change. That'd be sweet. You guys know the secret on how to make tips with all these delivery jobs. If it's a delivery job where people usually tip, I'm not talking about Uber Eats where people are stingy and they don't tip. I'm talking about, like, you know, Postmates or Caviar, or, you know, just random food delivery jobs. Whenever you approach the customer, always smile and be happy, okay? I don't care if it took you 20 minutes to find a parking spot in the crappiest neighborhood. Don't go to a customer's door with a frown on your face. Always smile. Always be happy, even when you're not. Like, even when your feet hurts, even when your back hurts. Just act it out. Just smile at customers. Because if they're having a bad day and you deliver their food and you're happy and you're smiling, you could actually change their day and they might tip you. This is just what I do. I always make sure I smile. I always make sure I'm energetic. Like, hey, how's it going? Here's your food. Have a great day. Oh, it's so nice outside. You know, just always be happy. Always be upbeat. Never, like, go to someone's door like, oh, I had to walk up this big hill and I had to park down the street because I couldn't find a parking spot in your neighborhood. Never do that to a customer, because that's probably why they're ordering food, because they don't want to look for a parking spot and they don't want to walk up their own massive freaking hill. So just remember that, guys. That last order was pretty easy. It was a credit card order. I just went over, gave the pizza to the customer, they signed the receipt. Simple. But this order is a cash order, so I'm going to go handle this one. The delivery where I just dropped that pizza off was a place I've never, ever, ever made a delivery to. The thing about pizza delivery is pizza delivery's been around forever. You know, it's not like a niche market like all of these app deliveries like Postmates and Caviar and all of those jobs. Pizza delivery is like, you don't need an app. You can use a landline and call and order a pizza. So I want to say it's more like broad. It's not just people with a smartphone. It could be someone ordering a pizza who don't have a smartphone at all, don't know how to use a smartphone. Overall, this job's pretty dang easy. I'm working for 7 hours and I'm getting paid $85 from Wonolo, which is not a lot of money. However, tips could make a huge difference, but today is pretty slow and I'm not making that much tips, actually. I've only did 2 deliveries and I've been working for, I don't know, a couple hours. It's 1:30 and I started at 10:15 and I've only did 2 deliveries. Majority of the time I'm spending at, the restaurant, Papa John's restaurant, and there's not much to do there. There's a lot of boxes that I've been folding a lot of boxes all day, and just been moving boxes around. It's a pretty simple gig. I'm just thinking, what would I be doing if I wouldn't be doing this gig? Well, I could possibly be doing Uber rides, but there's no surge on Uber, so I wouldn't really make that much money. And also, if I was doing Uber rides, I would have to be driving, and I would have to be, using gas. I'd have to be in driver mode. Here, I'm just sort of like at Papa John's, slowly putting together boxes and moving them around. Not using any gas. I'm not outside. I don't have the sun in my face. So it's a pretty different gig, I wouldn't want to do this every day, but maybe on a busy day I'd want to do it. But today is definitely not busy. It's pretty dang slow. Pretty dang slow. But since I'm getting paid, since I'm getting paid off the bat, I'm not really in a hurry to get back to Papa John's. I'm just sort of cruising back, because there's like 3 other delivery people working today, and there's not that many jobs popping up, and it's almost 2. After 2, things kind of slow down because the lunch rush is over, and I'm off at like 5:30 today. What is going on here? Traffic has not moved for like 7 minutes. I've just been sitting here. I've literally watched a whole YouTube video sitting here. Traffic's not moving. Like, my car is turned off, like in neutral, like turned off, because traffic is like not moving. There's a cop parked sideways. He just got in his car. Maybe he's gonna go. Yes, he's leaving. Get out of the way. Let's go. Start my engine. Off doing another delivery now. And one thing I can say about today is parking hasn't been that rough. Basically, I've been parking in the tow-away lane all day that's in front of the pizza spot, and it's been pretty cool. Like, you're not supposed to park there. There's like a temporary tow-away sign, but there's so many other cars just parked there, and they're cars that would usually park there because I know this area. I used to live in this neighborhood, and I just been like just parking there all day, so it's worked out great. That last delivery was a no tipper. Actually, her bill came out to be $24.40, and she only gave me $24, so I guess I'll have to pay her 40 cents, which is a bummer. That doesn't happen all the time. She kind of closed the door fast. But this order was a credit card order, and this one was, a $3 tip. Nice. This is almost like an old school way to do deliveries, because with all the other delivery services, you can see the carrier, you can see the delivery person, you can see what streets they're on, like how long it's taking them to get there. But here, I'm delivering pizzas and there's no app. Go ahead, lady, cross. There's no app or anything where the customer can follow me, so I can go any way I want. It's kind of cool. Right now, they got me on double orders, so I got 2 orders in the back. Hopefully, I get fat tips on both. We'll see. The first drop-off is really close. The second one it's not that far away, but it'll take a little bit longer to get to than the first. So one thing I kind of like about this gig already is there's no ratings. So no one can give you like a 2-star or a 3-star, or you're not really trying to, be a 5-star carrier. You're just doing the job. However, you do get ratings on Wonolo, but those ratings come from the manager at the restaurant, or the manager, whoever hired you. They're going to give you a rating, and chances are they're probably going to give you a 5-star rating if they like you, and especially if they want you to come back. If they don't like you, they still may give you a 5-star rating, just because so many people are used to giving 5-star ratings. Just stopped, got me some lunch, got me some grilled asparagus with potatoes and a slice of vegan pizza. It's more of a vegetable pizza than anything. I can't wait to turn to that pizza because I've been dreaming about pizza all day. You guys probably know why I've been dreaming about pizza all day. Today I'm working in a pizza restaurant. Y'all ready to see this pizza? Here it is. Yummy, yummy. Vegetables. So good for you. Went back to the restaurant. I was there less than 5 minutes. And now I am on 2 orders. Both of these orders are really close to one another. They're about a block away from one another. Only tricky part about this order is the traffic and the parking. However, there is an alleyway that I think I can park in long enough to make the delivery. This delivery is one that I'm probably going to call the customer to come down for because it don't say where to go. I'm stuck in traffic and traffic's not moving at all. Gotta wait it out. Crap, I just made a mistake on both orders, but it's pretty minor. The first order, forgot the drinks, right? But the customer was totally okay. She was like, hey, just reimburse me for it, don't worry about it. The second order, forgot the drink on that order too, but I saw a store across the street and I just went and bought a 20-ounce Dr. Pepper. So when I get back to the restaurant, I'll have to explain to the manager what I just did. Just screwed up twice, but I fixed the second order. So it's not really a boo-boo. Man, these people got me delivering pizzas today. This one's so close that I decided to walk because it would be faster to walk here than drive here. And dang, it's really close. Done with that shift. Not bad. Let's go count up the tips and see where I am for the day. Wow, I made $35 in tips. 7 hours of work. Now, what's 35 divided by 7 plus 85 divided by 7? Those numbers together. $17.14 an hour. I guess that's not bad for a Friday afternoon. Just dropped off the first Uber pool ride. That guy would not stop staring at me. He sat on the back seat and stared at me through the rearview mirror the whole time. Like every time I looked through the rearview mirror, his eyes were looking at my eyes. And it's so awkward. And what's up with all these people right now? People cannot drive around here. I gotta bag up in the street so these idiots can go by. Go, please go by. So much traffic right now because there's like a Giants game going on. Go, can you please go? Anyway, there's a Giants game going on tonight, and it's crazy. Like, traffic downtown is so bad that I don't want to go downtown. Surge is really good, but I would rather accept rides way out here because I don't want to fool with downtown. Traffic is just ridiculous. And when the game starts, the traffic is going to die down a lot. I want to say the game starts around 7 and it's like 6:10. I could be totally off. The game could start at 6 for crying out loud. But I don't know. I haven't checked. I just found out it was a game today. I overheard some people talking about it. So that explains why so much chaos in the city. Off picking up the second rider here. And this is a 1.5 surge. This is an Uber X ride too. Remember, they're not giving me too many of those Uber pools because I think Uber is going to make it hard for me to hit 75 trips. Because if I hit 75 trips, I believe the rental car is free. So it only makes sense that Uber is going to do whatever they can to make it harder for me to hit those trips. Because last week, I was doing 15 trips, 20 trips a day. This week, I'm definitely doing other gigs. But whenever I go out and drive Uber, I'm just not getting that many pull requests. And the other pull request I just did was like a 2x pull request. So that was a decent surge. Just finished that Uber X drop off. That was one long drop off. Wasn't that far in distance, but it just took a while in time. Now I am way down here in Daly City, which is not bad because there's no crazy traffic down here. But I gotta break my neck and get back to the city. I believe that game is about to start, or it's already started. The city's not as red as it once was a second ago. Let's go check it out. Dang, this is a boot on someone's car, but those people were smart enough to take it off somehow. But their car's still there. Wouldn't be a good idea to move the car. That's nuts. When you get tickets, you gotta pay them, otherwise they're gonna put a boot on your car.